Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, my friends, here we are. We are in the megatropolis of Selmer, Tennessee today. Where are we at today, Cody?
We are in McNairy, at McNairy High School, in McNairy Central High School.
That's correct.
And I will be honest, are we in Selmer? Yes, we are in Selmer.
Yep. And we've got some an exciting segment coming up here after the top of the first. Will Pettis has got a lot of great things he's going to talk to us about.
Got an interesting production for sure.
Yes, Will has had a great day today, and we're going to let him tell you about it. But as mentioned, Summertown here today at McNairy Central. This was a game kind of added on to the schedule. I know McNairy is a 3A school, very solid team. I believe I see their record is 19-9. They are ranked in the top 10 or 15, I believe, in 3A. So this should be a really good ball game. Hopefully Summertown will come to play. Summertown coming off an impressive 12-2 win at Forest earlier this week.
Yeah. Just see if we can carry that momentum on.
Yeah.
I know we've got a big week coming up with the district tournament starting Monday. So
yep.
I know this was a bridge game for sure, but see if we can keep the momentum going.
But we have Eureka starting us off.
Let's go, Eureka. A boat.
And Shelton is on the mound for McNairy Central. Really good, solid young pitcher. Throws the ball well. Probably in that 59, 60-plus range.
Have y'all played with her?
Rise ball. We know a little bit about her, yeah. No comment. But, really good pitcher. So Abbott's going to start off. She's going to take a strike, but the next one will be off the plate wide for ball one.
So what I didn't get to watch, but like the first inning of the Forest game, what Erica takes that one for a strike. What was the key to that game? I mean, the score seemed to get out of hand pretty quick.
Well, the bats
we scored more
were just
runs
hopping.
than they did.
Yeah. The bats were hopping. We did a great job moving runners, hitting behind runners. When we got runners in scoring position, we were driving those runs in, aggressive and smart on the bases, doing what we do.
Yeah.
Erica's going to take it to 2-2 here. Pitch up, fouled away. But, yeah, they did everything, honestly, Cody, well, top to bottom, I thought. I thought it was one of the more complete games. Woods did a really solid job on the mound. Defense did their job behind her. It was pretty much a complete effort from everybody.
Good.
So we're hoping that's something that we can keep going here into the district. Pitch, foul back. That's going to come right at us. And I tell you something else. I'm going to have to talk to this umpire. I'm going to have to talk to the umpire at the half
Why is
inning
that?
There is something driving me crazy, and it is whoever chalked the field ran out of the chalk right in the batter's box, and there is a 8-foot-tall inch pile of chalk right in the left-handed batter's box. And it's driving me crazy.
Well, they must have ran out. They didn't even do the inside lines on the boxes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they left it all right there in that one spot.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I'm telling you, there's a pile of chalk there that a German Shepherd could not jump over. Pitch to Abbott, fouled away. That's going to slam against the dugout. I mean, I'm looking at it now. I mean, if Abbott hits the ball here and tries to go out the box, she may trip over a pile of chalk. That's crazy.
That is very, very likely.
So Abbott now has reached a full count. Pitch. That's going to be down and away. Ball 4.
Good at bat there by Erica. I
Nice
think that was
at bat to start
8 or
off.
9 pitches.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. So Abbott's going to lead us off. Yep. She led off the Forest game with a walk and came around to score. Well, hopefully that will be something of things to come here. Pitch to Runnell, swing and a miss, strike 1. Shelton's working a lot off the plate. You're going to have to let that ball travel and use and go to the opposite field here. Very seldom is she coming in. At least she hasn't on Abbott and Runnell so far. And Abbott's going to be in easily at second. And Abbott has swiped second. Runnels, as Will just mentioned, I think that was strike 2.
Yeah, she showed bunt and decided to pull it back. So a little bit of a hole here to get started for Runnels.
Pitch Runnell, that's way high.
Way.
Ball 1. Shelton's ball has really good movement on it, good velocity. She's not a really big kid either, Cody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at her, you would think she'd be throwing as hard as she is, but man, she can let it go. That's a line drive call, and luckily Abbott got back, but I don't know if she did or not.
I don't either.
We're going to consider that a correct call, but man, that was close.
We'll say the tie goes to the runner.
Yes, we'll just say that.
So I'll bring up Hannah G to the plate.
So Lindsay up here. Abbott is on second. 1 out. That'll be inside for a ball.
Lindsay coming off a game against Forest going 4 for 4. So hopefully she can carry that momentum going into this game. Runner on second. Here's the pitch.
Grounded to third. They got Abbott, and she just needs to go. And she
Good.
is. And she's in. Lindsay's going to go. She is.
Great wraparound slide right there.
Safe.
That was.
I don't know about that.
That might have been the most athletic move I've ever seen her do. So
I'm telling you, I
We'll
don't
get
know
back
how
from the
she
camera.
got in there safe.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
That ball beat her by 8 feet, it looked like. But however she got there, we'll take it.
She got way on the outside and hook slide like Hayden was talking about.
I'm like Hayden. That might be the most athletic thing we ever see that kid do, Hayden. So that will bring Anna to the plate. Your cleanup hitter. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
So you were talking about aggressive base running right off the bat.
Yeah.
Erica steals second, then gets moved up in somewhat of a pickle.
That's going to be foul back.
And then
Strike
Hannah
2.
decides to get a little extra while nobody was paying attention. I mean, it was smart. Nobody was covering the bag at the moment. The girl that went to tag her was the one that threw it to third.
So Anna's now dug her an 0-2 hole, though. Hopefully she can try to get a run in here. We'll see. That's off the plate, but not by much. That was close. Anna's got to go with those pitches off the plate. She had a little problem with that at Forest, trying to pull a lot of stuff. She just got to stay in on it and go with the pitch. Fouled away. Nice cut there. So Anna's up there fighting. Beautiful day here. There's not hardly any wind at all.
None.
I mean,
it's stagnant.
Just, stagnant and still right now. Pitch. Grounded. That will be a grounder to second. Nice job there by Burleson doing her job. And that will put Summertown up 1-0. That's what you like to see. Hit behind those runners. Did a job there with two strikes on you in a tough spot. But Anna did what she needed to do.
I would like to see the stats on when we score in the first inning, what our win percentage is from there.
Yeah.
It's got to be high.
Burleson up. My goodness.
Ain't you?
Unfortunate call there.
Ain't you, Reagan? Leave that down there.
That was very near in the dirt. But pitch to Ray. Changeup goes way high.
That one was not in the dirt.
I have noticed, though, if you really got to lock in on her speed here, because she's only thrown all of her pitches at the same speed. She's thrown 2 changeups. One of them goes head high, and the other one went into the dirt about 5 feet in front of home. So
Yeah.
if you can get locked in right here and get your timing down, Summertown might be able to hit some pretty hard balls here as this game progresses.
Is this not a similar speed that they saw Monday?
Probably a little faster, to be
Okay.
honest, Cody, but not much, but maybe a mile or two. That changeup goes way high again. So that's 2-2 now to Ray. Lindsay on third. She moved up there on the ground out RBI by Burleson. Pitch to Ray. That's going to be off the hands and caught by the first baseman. So, Summertown strands Lindsay at first base, but they do push across a run. We normally would go to break here, but we
have something special.
Yes, extremely special.
Adam's been so excited about
I've been
this.
excited about this all day.
Well-
Our tech guy extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis. I'm going to let you take it, Will.
Well, Adam, you told me when this game was scheduled that there was this museum here that I had to go to, a Buford Pusser Museum.
Yes.
And I thought, who in the world is that? And you told me there was a movie about him and called Walking Tall. So I watched a Walking Tall movie last night that The Rock was in, and Buford Pusser's nowhere to be found in that movie.
No, that's not the one you
There's a
want.
guy named Chris Vaughn who carries a big stick in that
Yes.
in that movie. But
And
anyway,
Buford looks nothing like The Rock, by the way.
yeah. But I did go to the museum today. I got here a little early. It's right when you cross the county line in McNairy County.
Yep.
And just to prove that I was there, I'll put the picture on the screen.
There he is.
Yeah, there I am. Look, you see his house in the background. It's just a very normal home.
Are you sure that was his house?
When I go in the house, I'm taking.
We hope.
Yeah,
Was that just some random lady's house?
his house burned in 1971. I found out, and he had this built in its place. But look, we can't get all this in
No,
between.
we'll come back.
We're coming back.
We're coming
to
back to this again. I mean, we're just getting started. with
There's
this.
no sponsorships today. It's
No,
just-
let me tell you something. If you think we're coming to McNairy County and we're not talking about Buford Pusser, you got another thing coming. So,
Right.
Awesome.
so all right, we'll get back to the game. As bad as I hate to, I'm wanting to hear more about Buford, but
Yeah.
we'll talk more later. So, Woods on the mound here today for Summertown. We'll go around and get your defense here in a moment. First pitch from Woods. First pitch strike.
I had a kid. Way get off early.
That will be Lindley Brown, a senior, leading off.
Man, you even got their class?
I had somebody help me out.
Look at you.
I had somebody help me out, brought me this as kind of a helpful thing. One of my buddies, so I kind of cheated a little bit.
Heard that.
That was going to be a little low. Ball one.
Oh, I thought the official was about to fall.
Well, the thing about it is,
He was just pointing that it was low.
I don't mind not calling that a strike. It did look a little low, but then again, you just called one on Burleson, then before it was almost in the dirt.
Yeah.
So, it's not very consistent, but whatever. Pitch from Woods way high. So she's going to go down 3-1 here to lead off.
3 straight balls.
This offense is very volatile for McNairy. This team has 7 seniors in this
7?
lineup. They have 7.
Wow.
Pitch that's popped up in the infield, though, and that should be an easy play for Abbott. Nice play there. But, yeah, 7 seniors. Between 3 of those seniors, they have 13 home runs between 3 of them. Brown, that young lady right there, one of those that has 4 of their 13, the leadoff hitter. So that will bring Kristen Kitty to the plate. Lefty. Summertown up in slap mode prevention defense.
Yeah.
Pitch.
They are way braver than I am.
What makes you say that?
Because when I'm playing softball and I'm at third, I'm like in the grass.
Yeah, but they're actually young enough to have reflexes. They're
Heard
not
that.
old and decrepit like us and
Heard
can't hardly
that.
move. Pitch. Off the plate. Woods goes down 2-0 here. She's got to start working ahead.
I mean, Hayden can tell you how good my reflexes were. He smoked me with a dodgeball the other night playing in the barn.
3-0 now. Woods has gone down 3-0 to this batter.
So quite a few pitches here right off the top. Like to see her work a little bit further ahead.
That will be a called strike right there on the outside corner. You know, I'm sure Kitty's batting around 306 on the year, but I'd like to see her swing the bat and see what she can do. She hadn't.
You have batting percentages.
I have batting percentages, big guy. I did. That's going to be slapped. Lindsay's got it.
Had a kid.
That's a nice
Good
throw
play.
to first.
Good play.
I'm going to tell you what. She's my daughter, and I'd like to kill her sometimes. And she'll do stuff on softball fields that'll make you want
But
to
you
choke
were
her.
so proud of that right there.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. If I had a team, I don't think I'd have to have her around third base a lot of the time. I'm telling you, man, she's always loved it over there. And she's really able to pick it. That's a beautiful
Pitch
rise
right there
ball.
by Olivia.
Of course, I say that, and we'll have 4 errors this game. But I'm just saying, over
no.
the last few weeks, man, she's really been a wall. Her and Abbott over there. This whole infield, I mean, honestly, this whole defense has really been solid. Pitch off the plate, ball 1.
And that goes back to what Greg was saying a couple of weeks ago about, you know, it's nice to win games early in the season, but you really don't want it to be turned on too early. You'd like it right here at this time of the year, right?
Yep.
This is the time to have it on.
Beautiful
Good
change up,
up.
hit to left,
Burnt.
burnt. That's going to go against the left field wall. Shelton will get 2, but that should be it. Shelton, freshman, actually.
That was a good, well-struck ball.
Freshman leading this team with a 471 batting average on the year, by the way, Cody, with 4 homers herself as a freshman. Not bad.
Golly.
And that will bring up Teague. Aspen Teague.
Yeah, we'll just point something out to
Also a
three
senior.
lefties.
Yep.
Right off the bat.
Pitch to Teague. First pitch strike.
Pitch.
So, big double there off the left field wall does put a runner in scoring position here for McNairy, but there are 2 outs. So we'll see if Summertown can get out of it. That's going to be hit to right. It should be a play.
Nice.
Oh, snow coned it a little, but nice play there by Gillum.
I don't care how she does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
it gets
squeeze
done.
it.
So, Will, do we want to take a commercial? We just want to keep going. Oh, yeah, commercials are for the dogs. Hey, we've been doing commercials all year. All right, so back to the important stuff, Will.
Yeah, so you walk in the house and it really smells like, you know, the days when you were 5 and went to your great-grandma's house. I mean, it was a really, you know, 70s-like house.
Like, are we talking like mothball smell maybe?
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
and this sweet old lady greets you there at the door and says it's $10, you know. And so I gave her my $10. I sat there and watched an 8-minute video about him, and so I learned a lot about him. You know, sad part is his wife was killed in an ambush, but he was known for policing the state lines.
Yeah.
And apparently there's some bad stuff. I would have never thought the Tennessee-Mississippi state line. Or,
Yeah.
Is it Mississippi that we're? Or is
Yeah,
it,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're really
I would have
close.
never thought that you had bad things going on at the state
So
lines.
when we talk about this, are we talking like drugs or an alcohol type
Yeah,
things?
yeah,
Okay.
drugs but you know he carried that big stick around. I'll see if I can find that. There's the real stick that he carried around.
That was his enforcing stick.
Yeah. So
Okay.
instead of now towards the end, I think he learned he needed a gun.
Yeah. Well, you know, sticks don't match up too well with
But check out that
people with certain numbers of guns.
check out that trio though. You got Buford, Billy Graham, and Johnny Cash.
That's
I mean those.
a pitcher.
Well, I mean, that bunch right there, you could ask forgiveness from the Lord from Billy before Buford takes care of you. I mean, it
Yeah.
matches up, right?
And Johnny will
And
sing
Johnny
at
will
your
sing you
funeral.
a song. That's going to be off the hands to second, and that will be a quick out there. So Jones grounds out off her hands to second base. So 1 out quickly here.
But
Top 2.
of course, Kyle Burleson is a very gifted state trooper. Sent me a text that said I killed his soul, not knowing who the great Buford Pusser was. He says all those years that we lived with each other at college, he never taught me about him.
Taylor's going to take a first pitch strike on the inside corner. So answer me this, Will. Was it worth your $10?
Oh yeah,
Easily.
changed my life.
You're taking a little farther than what I thought you would have there, Will, but that's fine. I'm glad it was life-changing. That's way high up. Nice rise ball, though. Ball one.
I know. Oh, Adam, I have a gift for you since you're the one that introduced me to him.
Did you get me a real 2x4?
No, I got you a Buford Pusser Home and Museum ink pen.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
That's going to be inside. This changes my life. Buford Pusser Home and Museum. Will, I will treasure this.
And
till
she
the
wanted
day
me
I die.
to. She wanted me to tell my friends that there is a festival coming up Memorial Day weekend.
Ball 3 up high.
At the-
Like a Buford Pusser festival?
A Buford Pusser
I wouldn't
festival.
want to come to that. People walk around hitting each other with 2x4s.
First,
I mean, what do you do at a Buford Pusser festival?
surely they have a 2x4 contest.
Yeah, they
That's
have
probably
to.
where Hacksaw Jim Duggan got his motivation from.
Way high. That
Leave
should
that
be
up
ball
there,
4.
Greenlee. Good at bat there.
And you know, speaking of back to the game, just because I was talking with this young lady, has a good bit of strikeouts, but her actual strikeout to ratio, she actually has more walks this year than strikeouts. So she's got really good movement and good stuff, but she does have some issues at times finding strike zone. So Summertown, be best if you're patient here for sure. Davis up to the plate now for Summertown with Gillum on deck.
You got Chelsea subbing in for Greenlee at first.
That's going to be a check swing strike.
Pitch running.
Yep. Will, this is honestly though, Will, this is like one of the nicest presents anybody's ever gotten.
Yeah. Well, no, you gave me the gift of knowing who he was.
That's a hard shot.
Well, it
foul,
was a hard
though.
shot.
So you said that tonight you're going to try to find the actual original walking
Yeah,
tall
I
movie,
need to
right?
watch the real one.
Yes, the original one
So
you
there
need
was
to see.
there was a remake recently, right?
Yeah.
Within the last.
It's not really.
But it's not the real. His
no.
name's Chris Vaughn in the movie, just kind of
Yeah.
inspired by Buford
Gotcha.
Pusser.
It's actually got The Rock and Johnny Knoxville. In
Yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of a, So 0-2 here to AB. That's going to get away. And Axon's going to move up to second.
I had that one
Summertown
covered.
with a runner in scoring position.
That
You
was,
have
in,
that one?
that was in our hands.
People watching probably think this is a Summertown home game with that blue building in the background. Looks
Yeah.
a lot like our place.
That's going to be hot foul. Looks like, luckily it doesn't take out that nice man that was sitting back there. It wasn't far from
He
him.
was sleeping.
If he's not asleep anymore, he is awake now.
We haven't said anything, but and I don't know that you can tell it by the camera, but this field sits above us.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the stands are.
Well, people looking at us right now see just the top of our heads.
probably
you
think
know.
we're a little shorter than what we are.
Yeah, we're looking up at the field of play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually about the bottom of the knee level of the umpire. All of us are. Pitch down. That's away. That's going to get away. And Axon's going to move up again. So 2 wild pitches here.
Look what base hit will do right here, Chelsea.
Well, just a fly ball, deep fly ball, the outfield will work.
So it is a full count here now
Let's go AB.
on AB. Pitch to AB. That should do the job. Let's see. That runner's got it. Here comes the throw. No. And a nice decision. That's not deep enough. I think Axon probably would have been out by about 25 feet on that one.
Yeah.
So that will bring Gillum to the plate. But there are 2 outs here. Axon on third base.
So we've moved the was the lineup like this on Monday? Has it
No,
been moved around a
it's
little
been
bit?
changed a little bit.
Okay.
Gillum's going to swing through that one. Little rise ball up in the zone. Strike 1.
So still working the order around, see what we can figure out. Right now, we gotta get some balls in the grass.
It's going to be down and in for a ball. If you're Axon here, you've got to be ready. You've already had 2 wild pitches this inning. If one gets away here with her speed, she's got to be ready to take home.
This is going to be her 40th pitch.
If something does get away, that's going to be popped,
Get out.
easy out. Nice diving play, but nothing big for the third baseman. And Summertown strands another runner on third. That's back-to-back innings.
I guess we better do a commercial.
Yeah, might as well. Exports, we got to keep them happy.
Yeah.
They don't appreciate Buford Pusser like we do.
No.
All right, we'll be back here in a moment for the bottom of the second. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the Exports Network. All right, back here at McNairy Central High School, bottom of the second inning. Summertown holding on to a 1-0 lead here. Woods on the mound. Shelton at the plate. Pitch. Down, ball one. That will be Chloe Shelton. Chloe with 4 homers on the year already. Like these stats, huh?
I heard that. Can you do this every game?
I could. Pitch from Woods. Down, ball 2. Hey, I'm telling you, when we start getting paid, Cody, I'll start doing more. But until then, I just,
just showing up.
I'm here on time. That's my goal.
Well, you rode with us this time.
That's true. I was guaranteed to be here on time today. Pitch from Woods. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice pitch.
The only thing that we're up 1-0 right here, and we've had runners in scoring position, but I don't know that we've gotten a hit yet. Have we? And they've only had 1 hit, that rope to left field.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had a hit.
We've just got on base. Just got on base by walks, and then Hannah had that dribbler that it was fielder's choice.
Yeah.
So
and our run actually scored on Burleson's ground ball to second base, if you remember.
Yeah.
So 3-1 here. Woods behind again. Pitch down. That's ball 4. She's going to walk the lead off. So.
I know how you feel about those.
Yeah. That will bring Kirk to the plate, number 54. Maddie Kirk. Trailing by 1 here. You're wondering if you don't see a ball put into the dirt here, try to move that runner. But we'll see what they do here. She might be swinging away. We'll see. Pitch. Strike 1.
Good start-off pitch there by Ode. Come back from that walk.
And I know, Cody, that kids aren't perfect, and O's done an amazing job all year, as well as most of our pitching staff has. The leadoff walk just really hurt you. Just for bunt. There is the bunt. The first baseline, Woods has got it. Quickly, they get the out at 1.
No, he called her safe. At 1.
Hard to believe that, but evidently she was. Will, do you have a replay?
Yeah, he's got a replay. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right. So a nice job there. She's going to put the bunt in the dirt.
Beats it out.
Now, first and second and no outs. Pitch from Woods. Popped up in the infield. That should be an easy one for her, and it is. Pitcher's got it. Nice play there. That will be Price, who just popped out to the pitcher.
We'll take that all day.
So here comes Montgomery, number 10. Also a senior, Madison Montgomery, to the plate. If you're Summertown here, if you can get the lead, get it. But you're also in a situation where you might be able to turn something if you can get something on the ground. That is a strike, inside corner. Will, we were talking before the game. Hayden says the next time you go, he wants to pitch from Woods. Popped up again. That's going to be out of play. Next time, if we come up here again, Hayden said he wants to go to the museum as well. Yes. So,
okay.
What do you think, Hayden?
Bring $10.
Will ain't paying your way.
I can tell you, Will, I'll have to pay it because he ain't going to use his money on it. Pitch from Woods. Up and away. Popped up again in the infield. That's an easy play for Abbott.
Infield fly.
Yep. So,
awesome.
So right away.
Yep. We got the leadoff walk and the really solid bunt. But we've got 2 straight pop-ups here.
Yep.
That will bring Callie Finlayson to the plate, a sophomore.
Page is beating LCHS baseball 6-0 in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitch from Woods. Up. Unbelievable. Whoa.
Wow.
Lord of mercy.
Okay.
Hard to believe. But I guess if he calls that one that bounced in the dirt to Ray in the first inning, I guess you can call that one. So no balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That's going to be a shot. Lindsay's got
girl.
And Summertown's out of it. Great job there by Woods coming back after getting the first 2 batters getting on.
That's huge.
So, Will, are we going to commercials now, or are we done talking about
We'll go ahead and just put Buford
to bed.
Puster to bed. We'll show my final pictures here.
You got your pictures?
Yeah, we'll show some pictures here. This is.
Please tell me there's a wax
That's,
figure.
well, that's it right there. That's
yeah.
Me and Buford. That's life size too. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he was big. I always heard that.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's not big, Will. That's ginormous.
Yeah, it is.
Well, look, you've got to make him a little bigger than normal. I mean, it's you got to get people into this museum. I mean,
but listen, on Memorial Day weekend during that festival, you can take a bus tour of all the places that you see in the movies
really,
for $75.
Holy mackerel.
I guess I need to watch the movie so I'll make sure they're not lying to me.
Yeah.
They can just ride me around and show me random places. I wouldn't
And
even know.
then what I found out too is he was going to play himself in the second movie that they made in the mid '70s.
Yep.
He had signed the ink to play himself and died the next day.
Really?
And so
So
they
curious, do you remember, did you find out how he acted? Did he die?
Yeah, it was a one-car accident.
Okay.
That she says is pretty suspicious, but the car burned up, so you really couldn't tell.
Yeah. And honestly, I could probably say he probably had a few enemies.
Yeah,
Just
safe to
a
say.
few.
Yeah. All right. We are back. Erica's going to try to get us going. Abbott coming up here to the plate, our leadoff. Summertown still holding a 1-0 lead. Abbott led the top of the first off with a walk. Pitch. That's down, ball one.
Will, what time does the Giles Lewis County game start?
Giles Lewis. That's
Baseball.
probably should be going on right now, but I bet it's not being streamed.
Pitch. Ground ball, base hit.
That a kid. I'll see if I can't get it.
That's going to get through the center fielder, and you can't. And you can't bobble that ball against that kid.
No.
She will take the next base, and that just cost them.
I'll see if I can get a score update.
What do you think her on base streak is? Because she
What's her on base streak or
No,
on base percentage?
Well, she did get out that last at bat at Forest, didn't she?
No, she was 4 for 4 with the walk.
She was 4 for 4.
Her last at bat was that dinger.
Okay, that's right. It was Reagan that finally.
Yes, Reagan was the one that had the fielder's choice to short. So here's Ronald's pitch. She's going to foul a bunt straight back.
That ball's coming.
So
yeah, well, you've got to get that.
So
thing
she's
out
been
there.
on base at least 6 times between the last 2 games, and I don't know about before that.
I'm trying to think what game was before that.
Wayne County was before that, right?
Yeah.
She had the homer at Wayne, did she not?
No,
that was
Anna and Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hannah. That was Hannah's second of the year, and Anna's second as well. Those are the only 2 homers that game, I think. Ronald is going to foul another bunt off, so she's dug her an 0-2 hole here. Abbott is on second after the hard hit single and the misplay by the center fielder. Pitch to Runnels, way high, ball one. Abbott, talking to her mother before the game, she now has her customary number 23 jersey back.
Yeah.
Pitch to Runnels. Grounded. That's going to be a chopper. That will move your runner. That's going to be a tough play, but they do make it. And that will move Abbott to third base. So Lindsay coming up here with 1 out and Abbott at third.
Adam, I was reminded of something
Yeah.
Timmy and I were actually talking about at the baseball game the other night. If the ball, let's say you lay down a bunt or you hit a ball and the ball sits on the plate, is that fair or foul?
If it sits on the plate, it's a fair ball.
Very good.
Yes.
I had forgotten about that rule, and I went back.
Yes, if it physically stops and sits on the top of the plate, it is a fair ball.
Foul line basically comes back to the point.
Yes. Lindsay's going to take ball 2 high. Both of them have been up at about her eyes. And if you're Shelton, I love the approach because right now what you need from Lindsay is a pop-up in this infield. You don't need anything that could score Abbott. Pitch. And she's going to get exactly what she wanted, and there's your infield pop-up. So.
You called it.
Yep, that's why she's putting it up there. She's wanting to find somebody that'll go after it.
She found the biter.
She got her a nipple. So, Summertown is in jeopardy of stranding their third runner in 3 innings at third base. But that may not happen this time. There's a wild pitch, and Abbott scores. And that is
I'd be running E.
That is the third wild pitch in this game in only 3 innings by Shelton.
They don't call her Eureka for nothing.
No. So Lindsay popping out on purpose because she knew that wild pitch would be coming.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Drew it up.
That's brilliant.
It's brilliant,
Man.
right? Yeah.
The way you've taught her to look ahead like that.
I know, man.
Visionary.
I mean, that's really what a sacrifice is you just get yourself out of the way so the next person.
Well, you know, sacrifice that's the exact word for it, Will. You're exactly right. I mean, it fits perfectly. So, Summertown does jump out now 2-0. Pitch to Burleson. That's going to be a check swing. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. So, Summertown does grab another run on the Abbott single, and Abbott basically taking home on the wild pitch. So we'll be back here in a moment for the bottom of the third inning. Summertown leading 2-0. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrence.
All right, we are back. Bottom of the third. Summertown leading 2-0. And we have a pitching change for Summertown. Lindsay into the game. Been a little while since Lindsay's thrown, Cody.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the last time. It wasn't Wayne. It was the game before Wayne.
She came in and pitched the end of Giles.
Yeah, but that may have been it. That's probably, 2 weeks ago maybe?
Yeah.
Pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be hit to right field, over the right fielder's head, first pitch. And that will be a leadoff double.
Welcome to McNairy Central, Hannah. One pitch, one double.
That ball was about letter high, which is not where you want to throw many pitches at all to anybody that has any capability of hitting a softball. So, leadoff double.
I'm going to tell you what.
That will bring Kitty to the plate. Lefty.
That popcorn smells delicious.
Pitch from Lindsay. Ball one, up high.
It's so weird that the baseball team is already eliminated from tournament play and we're still watching regular season softball games.
Yeah. That will plunk the batter.
Man.
So
That's
Lindsay,
why she wears the elbow guard.
Lindsay has given up a leadoff double, and
Well, last inning started off with 2 on and no outs.
yeah,
I don't want to keep doing,
that will bring Shelton to the plate. Bailey Shelton, who has 4 homers on the year and is leading the team with a .470 batting average. Not somebody you want to put 2 runners on for, Will.
No.
Pitch up, ball one.
Just got to settle back in. She, like you said, she ain't seen the circle in a couple weeks. She seems to work better under pressure anyway.
It's going to be hit foul. Boy, that ball crushed off the bat, man. That ball pops. If that kid squares one up, Lindsay's got to be very careful right here. That kid's got that bat speed right there is the real deal.
Oh, this is the catcher, right?
I think so. Pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be popped up. Third baseman. She should have a play, and she does.
Girl, Hannah.
That's big.
So nice job there. Lindsay coming in on the hands.
Here on Facebook that Shelton actually has family in Summertown.
Really?
I don't know if that's from the DW Shelton family.
It might be. I don't know that, Will. I'm glad to know that, but I was not aware. That will bring Teague to the plate, number 25. Pitch from Lindsay. That's going to be hit to center field.
Shallow.
And down. But they will get the force at second base.
All righty.
So that gives us 2 outs. Runners on the corner. So just got to find one right here. I got a score update from the missus. I'm still waiting on the inning, but she said it's 2-1 Giles.
Okay, and that's baseball.
Yeah.
Giles and Lewis are basically playing to save their seasons right now.
Yeah, so winner
goes
will
home.
go on to play Loretta at 7, but both Loretta and the winner of this game will go.
The winner of that game also goes on to the region.
Yeah. Two go to region.
Pitch from Lindsay. Strike 1. Shelton at the plate now, senior, number 15. 4 homers on the year.
Which I don't know which Shelton.
Yeah, this is Chloe that I've got. I believe is this the pitcher, Cody?
No, I believe the 3-hole hitter was.
Okay, I'm not
No.
sure. Pitch from Lindsay. Off the plate, popped away.
0-2
Strike
count.
2. So Lindsay's done a good job here getting ahead of Shelton. 1st and 3rd here for McNairy, but there are 2 outs. See if Lindsay can get out of this little jam. Pitch. Off the plate.
Had a kid. Oh,
Just barely.
good pitch. Good
But
spot.
not
It was
bad.
brave of her not to swing at that.
Yeah.
0-2 count.
Love to see Lindsay just go in on those hands right here with a screwball. Just go right in on those hands and see if she can get out of this thing. Pitch. There it
That's
is.
what she did.
That's it. If you put that pitch where she just did, if you can, it's one of 2 options. It's either going to be hit very hard foul or it's going to be hit fair and it's not going anywhere. And that was a nice pitch. I don't know if you don't go there again. Pitch. That's going to be a rise, get away a little bit. But not bad there. Lindsay's still at 2-2.
Bottom of the 6th. Lewis
Bottom of the
Giles.
6th.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that game's moving. I think it started at 5 now that I've thought about it.
Pitch from Lindsay. That's
Oh,
going to be a
my
base
gosh.
hit. And that was a fastball or a drop ball off the plate. She just reached out and poked. So. But runners don't tend to score if you don't hit them. And that's where that runner came from. So.
That'll put McNairy Central on the board.
Yep.
Who we got up here, Adam?
Number 54,
Kirk.
Maddie Kirk. Also a senior. Pitch from Lindsay. Way high, ball 1.
Good pitch right
That
there.
will
Oh, my
be off the
goodness.
plate, ball 2.
Ball 2.
He is not giving anything on the corners.
Well, you need to put it at least at the eyes or in the dirt. That's the 2 that we've had called.
For real?
Yeah. So, 2 balls, no strikes here. Pitch from Lindsay. A line shot. There's another base hit. And that will score at least 2, and that should give McNairy Central the lead. And it does.
She's going to 3rd.
And the ball will be thrown away coming in. And there goes your runner to 3rd. So now McNairy has taken the lead.
Well, that is not what you were looking for.
No. Just a lot of balls thrown middle out off the plate. And they're just sitting on them right now.
Well, I mean, when you're not getting corners called, Adam, where do you throw it?
You go in like there. You stay in.
In the dirt?
You stay inside.
That looks
You stay
low.
inside.
Golly.
You stay inside. The only ball that's been pulled this whole inning was a ball that one kid reached 2 foot off the plate and pulled it that way. No balls, 1 strike. That one's going to go all the way to the backstop, about 18 feet over the catcher's head. But luckily, it bounces back.
Settle in, hand. Come on. Good pitch.
Outside corner, strike 2.
Now go get her right here. Let's go. Just got to get out of this, get the bats going. Good change up.
It's going to be hit foul.
Is it just me or is this game going super slow?
Yeah, it is.
I just feel like it's drug on.
But probably because we spent 25 minutes talking about Buford Pussy.
That's what did it.
Pitch from Lindsay. Away. That's going to be fouled.
Another pitch on the outside. They just reached out and poked.
Yep.
I mean, besides, they've hit 2 good line drives kind of back up the middle, but other than that, they're just poking at it and finding a way. I mean, it's easier said than done, I guess, but.
That's going to be way high. Ball 2.
Way ahead here, kid. Way ahead.
Foul again.
Got a live look in here. Loretta versus Zion softball.
Check this out.
Loretta is up 3-1.
Will's getting
overtime.
tricky over here. He's
Yeah,
got
oh man, he's added some high-tech stuff. All right. Still 2-2. Pitch from Lindsay.
another foul
Would have
ball.
been ball 3.
Was that 7 or 8?
Yep.
At least.
There's another base hit. Off the plate again. That will go to the fence, and that's double. 4-2. First pitch strike right down Broadway. Strike 1.
Good pitch.
Down, ball 1.
I don't know where
It
to
was a little
strike
low.
besides. Yeah, it was, but I mean he's called it all day.
There's your screwball in on the hands, and that's booted. And that will score
Yeah,
another
double.
run. 5-2 now.
We just got to find an out right here, girls. We got 2. Adam, they win. McNairy Central went two innings without a hit, maybe 1 hit. That 1 hit to left field.
Yep.
But other than that, and then you get right here, and they've had 5 or 6.
Well, you know, they're doing a good job letting the ball travel middle out off the plate, just smacking it. And, I mean, they're getting the same pitches at the same locations. She's thrown, you know, Lindsay's, I think, thrown 2 pitches. Here's a pitch from Lindsay. Swing and a miss. Up high. Lindsay's thrown 2 pitches on the inside part of the plate, and you've had a foul ball and a ground ball routine to shortstop. 2 pitches out of about 30. So they're just basically sitting. There it is away. That's the screwball away. Again, fouled. Again.
That bat sounds busted.
Yeah, it does have a weird sound to it, doesn't it? I think it does. Like Will said, this game's feels like it's been going on forever, but I feel like McNairy's been batting for about 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
feels like it. And the score reflects it as well. So it's going to be a slow roller. The
Yeah, the
batter
batter
out.
Hit her
Batter's out.
foot. Yeah.
She's got the batter out.
And I'm thankful for that because that girl was fast.
Yeah. But mercifully, thankfully, that will end the inning, but not before McNairy grabs 5 runs here in the
Let's go hit.
bottom of the third. We'll be back here in a moment for the top of the fourth. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the Exports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
All right, welcome back here in McNairy Central. I've totally forgot. Where are we at, Selmer? Selmer, Tennessee. So we're here at the top of the fourth. McNairy Central just
Ouchie.
just took a 5-2 lead, and we have a foul ball that's going to ricochet off from Mr. Blue's shin there.
I imagine Greg's having this conference just to give the umpire some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice of him.
He
Earned
threw
some
his-
points there.
He threw his hands up like, what are you doing? So, the big inning there for the home team, scoring 5.
Well, they were hitting it hard
Yeah, they
all the
were.
way down the lineup.
They were hitting it everywhere. So,
That was line. Was that? Yeah, it was line drive call. Yeah.
yeah, right back at the pitcher for Reagan. So, out 1 here in the 4th. I bring up Hannah Jones. Welcome back, Hayden.
Hannah Jones is now playing
So-
third base.
Yeah. So, you finished testing today?
I did.
After
Last day of like 3 weeks of testing.
Yeah. Felt good. It was terrible.
Did they let y'all like have extra time outside today?
Nah,
you've
we
been
don't go
testing?
outside. We,
they don't get recess anymore.
Well, I think you go out in the baseball field or something.
yeah, we do that in gym, but
Yeah.
other than that, I mean,
Hannah Jones going to take a big
nah.
cut at it up at her eyes. So that leaves you what? 10 days left of school? 2 weeks? Not even?
Well, graduation's
Just
next
about.
week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or no, it's 2 weeks away, I think.
About 11,
Hannah's going to foul that one off.
about 10 and a half actually, because the last day's a half
10
day.
and a half. Nobody's counting though, right, Will?
Right.
So we've got a 1-2 count here, 1 out. Hannah Jones in the box. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, that's in there.
Good looking changeup. First one she's thrown for a strike, but gets Hannah locked up. Be strike 3, out 2. We'll bring up Greenlee Taylor.
Is that the first strikeout from either team today? That's because they don't have that strikeout button. I think that's the first time I pushed it today.
I want to say O had one swinging though, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong. I could have
think
made
you're
that
right.
up. Get her with a rise ball, strike 1.
Well, this team is expected to be in the 3A state tournament. You know, they're playing like we expected them to.
It amazes me there's a 3A school out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean that ugly, but There was very little in the town of Selmer, if you've ever been
It's a
here.
very nice football field over there beside
Some
the
big old
softball
concrete
field.
bleachers.
Yeah.
So
Greenleaf
Greenleaf,
scoreboard over there.
yeah. Greenleaf's going to stare that one down outside. Bring the count to 1-2. We got to get some rallying going
Yeah,
here,
something
girls.
doesn't change. This is shaping up to be a quick top of the fourth.
Yep. There's
it is.
a rocket to
And
second.
it will be a very quick top of the fourth.
So 1, 2, 3 for Summertown will end the top of the fourth for us. So we'll take a break with them. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
All right, we are back here at the bottom of the fourth. We got the whole crew back. Just Will was giving you a live look into the Loretta game, I believe.
Yeah, up on Zion, 5-1.
5-1. I also just got breaking news. There's been a walk-off home run hit in the Lewis County game for Lewis County to win over Giles. So that will send them to the district or the region tournament, but they will turn right around at 7 and play Loretta for the championship.
Yeah, we're talking about baseball.
Yes, sorry. Too much going on.
We do have a pitching change.
Which I'll tell you, Loretta's going to win that district.
You're on.
Okay. We do have a pitching change as well. AB in the game now. She's went up 0-2. Yeah, and I think even if Lewis County was,
They have to beat them twice.
yeah, I think I saw, and that's going to be a strikeout on a drop ball quickly. Nice pitch there.
If they beat them tonight at 7, they got to play them tomorrow night.
Yes. So even if they win tonight, that would be the last game, but they would have to play them, I think, at 5 or 7 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And I'll be honest, I was talking to China on the way over here. It's not really that big of a deal if Lewis loses
Yeah.
because they don't have to burn another pitcher.
Yeah.
And actually, one of the districts that plays into their region is just now starting their district tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which district that is, but so they're going to have like a 7-8 day break that they'll get to rest their pitchers. So, congrats to them. There's AB with a 2-0 pitch.
That's twice that they've come from behind to beat Giles County in this.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's right. Giles County came from behind to beat them.
Yeah,
That was
they're
the other
not.
way around.
Yeah. Yeah, they went to extra innings Tuesday night.
Mhm.
It's going to be a ground ball. Lindsay's got it.
Good play,
and there's
kid.
your out at 3. Nice play by Lindsay. So 2 quick outs.
Hey, this might be a quick inning right here. I like it. What? Quick bottom. I like. I like the extension of the top.
Adam, you like that building they got here in down the third baseline? Would it be nice to have one of those?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be hit foul. Well, the main thing, though, Will, is that Loretta gets that new gym. That's the main thing.
Yeah. That makes everybody feel better.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Not only do they have that facility, Will, I think this tan building right here is the football.
The football building, yeah, they got one. Every field has their own.
It'll be off the plate. Ball one. One count to Shelton.
Good pitch.
Strike two.
I was about to say, if he don't call that. Will, all this time you spent here today, have you found us a good place to eat this evening?
No, I'm not. I hadn't seen anything.
Do they have
here.
a Buford Pusser restaurant?
Knew that was coming. Ring her up.
Hey, I wonder if the tables are made out of 2x4s.
Well, I was about to
They
say,
would have to. A great analogy, Hayden. They would have to be. Wouldn't the tables have to be made out of 2x4s?
absolutely.
That would be great.
Everything is made out of 2x4s in that. Here's the pitch.
Good change.
Grounded to first. Easy out. Quick inning there for Summertown.
Very nice. Well, out of the four of us, none of us know how to take it to the break here.
No, we do
Hayden,
not.
take it to the break.
Take us, Hayden.
All right, so Summertown down 5-2, going into the top of the fifth. You're watching Summertown softball on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
All right, we are back. Summertown down 5-2 in the top of the fifth.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Abriana Davis up to the plate. Here's the pitch to Davis. Strike on the outside corner.
Give me a break.
Yeah, the replay looked all right.
Quickly down 0-2. Strike three. And 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out.
A third of the way to an immaculate inning.
Yep.
So here in the 9 spot, we bat 9 today, Will.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 spot. Caitlin Gillum.
Very considerate wife at home knows I'm live streaming this game today, asking me for all this account credentials for our new TV. You know, what's the Netflix login? Like I'm gonna look all that up while I'm doing this.
Y'all got a new TV?
Yeah.
Atta boy. Well, my wife, since we're talking about our wives, my wife was fired up yesterday because I upped our Wi-Fi. I got us a new router and spread it a little bit. It's fouled off.
That makes a big difference.
So when you put the new router in and kind of did the mesh network, it created a new network, and so we had to go back in and log into everything on all the devices.
Oh yeah.
She loved that. Loved it. But hey, worth it.
It is.
Leave that up there, Kaylin.
Be ball 3 to Gillum.
Hey, we need a spark of something.
Yeah.
You know what we need a spark of, Adam? A spark of finding the way.
Well,
there it is.
And Gillum has been listening to Cody's motivational speech, and she takes a walk. That will bring Abbott to the plate.
I'm sure we could make like some sort of program with that motto, finding a way. You think people will pay to listen to that?
Oh, I think so.
Do a podcast.
That's unbelievable. That is a called strike.
Wow.
Where the catcher stood up and caught it at her head.
We don't ask you to be good. We ask you to be consistent.
Well, he's consistently awful. That will
Atta
be a
girl.
base hit into left.
Her
And
on
that's
base
going to go
That's
between
through.
them and center.
That's gonna score.
That's going to go. That should score one. And Abbott's
Triple
coming
on
three. And she's going to go in standing up. Well, she could have been, but Abbott went in like a locomotive, sliding head first. Either way, she's in safe. I think Abbott had saying, look, my jersey has not been dirty in the last 20 minutes. I'm going to make sure when I leave here today it's covered.
People know I played softball.
And
So her
there are fans, and the dugout over here is actually running for cover from the smoke, from the dust.
So again, that's her own base streak continues.
Yep. So 5-3 now. Runnels up. She's going to square the bunt. Runnels, Coach Burleson is highly. Runnels, I think Coach Burleson's highly upset. I think a lot of it's probably because she's trying to run out of the box and try to get down the line when we're not bunting for a hit here. We're trying to just get a bunt in the dirt to try to make this a one-run game. So, let's see.
Is that not right down the middle?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. The third baseman and the second baseman are closer than the pitcher are.
Yes, they are. Well, now
they've backed
that
up.
bunt. That's going to be hit
Get
to
out.
left. Caught by the left field. No, it's dropped. It's dropped.
Dude, that thing had so much spin on it.
And that's back-to-back errors by the left fielder now. One between her legs and one right in her glove.
Hey, look what a hit does, kid. Batting for Summertown, number 4, Hannah Lindsay.
Still just one out.
Sorry, I had to get that out of the way.
Quick mound visit. We'll show everybody the football field while we're waiting.
What about the man with the dog out there?
Yeah, I was a little worried that dog was going to go hike its leg on the camera out
That's
there.
a well-trained
But that dog hasn't moved. Yeah.
Would exports cover damage to urine from a dog on our camera? Did they buy that or did you buy that?
The school
bought that. Okay. Well, I know the school has insurance, so
yeah.
I really want to see that claim when you fill it out, by the way.
We'd have video footage, right?
Yeah, we would have, yes.
Video evidence.
Yeah.
Let's go, Hannah G. Do something right here,
Lindsay
kid.
to the plate. Lindsay's chasing that rise again. It's not what you got to go after, kid.
But that
You
will
popped
be
the last one up to second base.
popped up foul.
And the result will not be different this time on that pitch. You got to get the ball down to drive something. So 0-1 pitch to Lindsay. Down. Ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lindsay. I'm wondering right here if she doesn't try to come back up that ladder again. Runnels on second base. 1 out. Down. That's going to get away, and Runnels is going to move up.
So 2-1 here. Do you squeeze the tie and run in, or you let her swing away? As well as she's been hitting it.
I think you squeeze right here. I do know she's been hitting it well, but this kid has a really good rise ball, and she chased one last time and popped it up in the infield. That's something you can't have here. I think you've got to put it down. But also, too, Cody, I agree with you. The way the kid's been swinging, not many people on this team right now, maybe 2 or 3 that you want up here, and she'd be one of them.
I'd rather hit than walk right here.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
So 3-1. That's a hard grounder. The run will score.
It's all right.
That's what you got to do. That's
better
fine.
than a walk.
Yes, sirree. And Summertown's tied this thing now.
Hey.
At 5. Finding a way.
Tell them, Hayden. Hit him with the motto.
What's
Find a way.
Say it.
Say it with some pizzazz.
Yeah, say it with some oomph.
All you have to do is find a way.
There you
Very
go.
good.
There you go. Me and Cody were talking. I think we might do a podcast over Find a Way.
That will
Just
be
name
right back
Find a
to the
Way.
pitcher. And there's an easy out. That will end your inning. But Summertown ties this thing at 5.
Showing a little grit here.
Yep, couple errors by the left fielder, RBI ground out, and they're back in it. So we'll be back here in a moment. We got a new ball game here, tied at 5. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right, we are back. Summertown with a big inning last, going in the top of the fifth.
With a little help with the left fielder.
For sure. But they will tie it up, so it will be 5-5.
In the fifth.
Yeah, in the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. So
Let's go, AB. Let's go, kid.
AB will have herself in a little hole here of 2-0 with a leadoff, but that will be chopped to second. Easy play for Ray for the first out of the inning.
Hey, you want me on third
You got us back, Cody?
Yeah,
All right,
you're
we're back.
live.
Will be going to coach the team after this half inning. We've talked with Coach Burleson. He has recommended it. We actually mentioned me and Cody, but he recommended Will.
I
think he's seen Will's vast knowledge increase over this last year.
He has learned so much from listening to me call softball games.
I agree. I think so, Will.
In fact, I think if he ever gets Coach of the Year again, he's going to cut it in half and let me have half of it.
The co-coach of the year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's
Ball
the pitch.
low in the dirt.
That's going to be fouled. So we've got one out here, a 1-1 count. Shelton up to the plate.
So, Adam, I brought you some baseball, softball trivia. What is your trivia question for the day?
What are you talking about?
About the foul ball situation.
Oh. Well, you still haven't answered the question I asked you a few games back that you were supposed to do research
bullpen?
on. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you see in Roman times when they I don't know, I didn't look.
Nice change up, easy pop up to Abbott.
You're going to get me to lie on live radio.
You haven't researched it at all, have you?
No, I haven't.
I asked one thing for homework for you is to tell me why they call it a bullpen, and you couldn't do it.
Let me see what I can find.
It's too late now. If you have to look it up now, you were supposed to be.
That's not allowed in trivia contests.
Yes.
You know that.
You're supposed to have preparation before today. That was only asked like 2 weeks ago with the CA game. Pitcher may be down, ball one.
AB's come in and got 5 straight outs.
Yep.
And let's see, did she throw the last? No, she threw the first Forest game.
Yes, that's correct.
Olivia did the second one.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch from AB.
That's going to be hit fairly deep to right, but Gillum
Plenty of
says
room.
she's got it, and she does.
Plenty of room. I figured it out, Adam.
Nice job,
6
AB.
quick
Go
outs.
for it. What you got?
At the time, this is in the early 1900s.
Yep.
It doesn't give a date. At the very time, nearly every ballpark in the country featured a Bull Durham tobacco sign. That had to be earlier than that, or later than that, right?
What time? What year?
It doesn't give a year.
Okay.
But
so
anyway,
yeah.
a giant bull-shaped billboard affixed to the outfield wall, smoking. All the games were played during the day, and relievers warmed up in the shadow of the bull.
I got you.
Over the time, that area became known as the bullpen.
Amazing. That's awesome.
Yep, there you go.
So
You don't get this kind of thing on the Loretta feed.
No, you don't get that.
You don't get, and look, I guarantee you, they didn't even mention Buford Pusser today, one time.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, Will. I mean, I will have to say though, until we came here to McNairy County, I don't know if we've really discussed Buford Pusser much this whole year.
Well, that's what this broadcast has been missing.
Yeah. Hey, do you also know what today is, Will?
Yes, May the 4th day.
Yeah.
May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Is that how you exited Pusser's house?
What?
That was sweet old lady would not have known what I was talking about.
Have a good day, man.
So was there a lot of other people there?
There 4 other people came in right when I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was leaving.
Okay.
A little older than me. I might have been their youngest customer of the day or
Gotcha.
the week.
All right. Reagan Burleson leading Summertown off here. She's going to foul one off over the dugout. Strike one. Lights have come on now, Will.
Yeah. Are they doing JV innings?
No, it's varsity
Varsity only.
Yeah. Pitched to Ray. Change up in the dirt.
Oh, and that hit Mr.
That's
Blue
gonna-
in the foot
I hope
again.
Mr. Blue ain't wearing his hearing aids today. We've not said a lot of nice things back here.
Well, he hasn't earned us to say many nice things today, Will.
I mean,
If he ain't wearing his, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it.
I mean, he's old enough to have been close personal friends with Buford Pusser.
Base hit by Ray.
Catch me off guard like that.
Unbelievable.
That
might be the comment of the year, Will. We've had some fun times on the radio, but that might take the cake, my friend. That was legit. All right, so Jones to the plate now. Reagan just smoked a single right back up the middle. So Summertown's got the lead off on. Jones squares the bunt. She gets it down fair.
Fair.
Good.
And they get the tag out, but nice job by Jones there, moving the runner. That's
Well,
what we need.
she went way up there and got that bunt, too.
Yes, she did. That was up in the zone.
And that painted the line. I wasn't even sure if it was fair.
Yeah.
Can't see from down here.
From down under, right?
Well, the way we're at, we're looking right at even with the ball.
Yeah.
So that will bring Greenlee to the plate. Reagan on second after the sack bunt. One out here. Top six. Ball high.
That seems to be a preferred pitch of hers.
Yeah. Well, especially
Shelton's.
if you continue to chase it, she's going to put it up there. You know, and we've had our moments here hitting the ball, but we've also chased it a good bit today at times as well.
Pitch to Taylor.
That's another one.
Oh,
Nice
ball high.
take.
She drilled one over the fence for us.
Yeah. Of course, I honestly don't blame her to continue throwing because the umpires called about 12 of them at the daggum batter's head, so I'd probably continue to throw them as well.
2-0 pitch.
That
Another
one-
ball
That's
high.
a nice play by that catcher right there. So I haven't noticed this, but we've got, and y'all may have, but
Shelton
we've got
to Shelton.
Shelton catching
Yeah.
Shelton. So do you think we're cousins here or you think they're sisters?
I doubt they're sisters.
I don't think.
No, they don't look anything
I don't
like.
think I could catch or pitch to my sibling, I'll tell you that.
3-0. That
Really?
Will Walker.
I think
No.
that'd be pretty neat.
No way. No way. First time my sibling, if I was pitching, walked out to me and told me I need to do something, I think we might have a physical fight right there.
We had a set of twins that played baseball where I went to school,
Yeah.
and I know one of them was a pitcher, and I'm almost certain the other one was the catcher.
Yeah.
I thought that was always pretty neat.
Yeah. So, Abriana to the plate. Summertown got a little something cooking here. Only one out, and they've got first and second here. Atkinson has come in to run for Taylor. That's going to be ball. And Shelton's going to talk to Shelton.
You know how they have wood bat tournaments?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about here in this area having a Buford Pusser 2x4 bat
Oh, my
tournament?
gosh.
Where everybody bats with the 2x4, a Buford Pusser 2x4.
You know how hard that would hurt? How bad that would hurt?
What would
We
you
can make
do?
grips, though.
Did you say Memorial Day is when they have that?
They had the Buford Pusser festival here. She
Well,
said,
you
"Go
would
tell
think
your
they would
friends."
have that Buford Fusser celebrity softball game. With everybody uses 2x4.
They should.
That's going to be fouled off by AB. All right.
Y'all are. I mean, this has to be the most unique exports broadcast.
There's
they
nothing
offer.
ever attempted to approach this.
How could
That's
they not have named one of these ball fields after him?
fouled straight back.
Buford Pusser Field.
Yeah, it doesn't really have a great ring to it. I mean, no offense. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I guess you got to be big and tough with a name like that.
Pitch to AB.
Damn, that's going to get away.
He's
That's going to pop.
That went up under his
Blue.
mask.
all right. I would call a timeout, check on him. Just
He
as a
is
courtesy.
not having the best luck today.
Well, she
He
is. She's coming to have a
shit
mound visit here.
everywhere.
That one hurt.
But I will say, though, Will, you are kind of right. Buford is not exactly what I would label as an intimidating name.
No. You know, and he lived back in the days Elvis, died in 77. And Buford died in 74. And Elvis was big into collecting police badges. He wanted to be a police officer.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he ever met Buford. Now, it got me wondering that. Because they live here pretty close to each other.
Wonder if he met him on the right side of the law or not.
And I tell you, also I saw the Shiloh entrance today.
Yeah.
And I forgot about that being over here when I was a kid. I remember being fascinated with the idea of a bloody pond there.
Yes.
You know that, and because I was watching like the Ten Commandments movie, I thought it'd be like the Nile turning to blood. I was really disappointed when I saw it. It wasn't like that.
Inside for another ball.
Full count here.
I'll tell you, Will. I'll tell you this. I'll tell a story here in a little bit later when we get a minute. But one of the worst experiences of my life was at Shiloh.
The Shelton girls are cousins.
That's ball 4. AB's gonna. Years ago, Will, my wife's family, they loved going to Civil War reenactments. We went to one to Shiloh one time, and I one of the first ones I'd ever been to. So I thought, I'm going to go, be nice, and try.
Did you dress up?
No, I did not. But I will say there was a couple thousand people there with 5 porta potties, and I promise you, here's the pitch. That'll be a strike, first pitch.
Well, they couldn't have public restrooms in a Civil War reenactment.
That's true, but then again, I don't think they had porta potties back then either, Will. I mean,
Well, they were trying to give those that felt they needed.
They had outhouses.
Well, let me just tell you, those things were the nastiest things on the planet. Pitch to Gillum, fouled.
0-2 count.
So Gillum's went down 0-2.
So the Shelton girls are cousins. The pitcher.
Okay.
The pitcher's grandparents live in Summertown. Tony and Patsy Frazier.
Okay. Awesome.
We have some awesome followers here.
Mm-hmm.
Big at bat right here, men. Gillum's got a 0-2. She's going to hit a grounder.
Nice.
By the first baseman. But that is a great play to still get it out, though.
It is.
But Reagan's going to score. That's going to put Summertown up 6-5.
Come on, Eureka.
This will be the pitcher's 100th pitch.
Talk about a hot stick right here.
For sure.
Why would they not walk her right here?
Let
Seriously.
it fly.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Will, I think they will be walking her, but I think it won't be an intentional. I think they'll work her middle out and up, see if she can chase something instead of having to put somebody on. Yeah, they're going to go ahead, yeah.
I hope they didn't hear me. Am I the reason?
I don't think so, Will, because I was thinking the same thing, and I don't think Abbott's sneaking up on nobody no more the way she's swinging the bat.
Yeah.
The way that the coach is laughing over there makes me think she didn't realize what was about to occur.
So now you got bases loaded with Runnels up. Pitch off the plate. I'm not saying that might be off the plate, but, man, that's awful lot closer than what a lot of other pitches he's called strikes.
So nowhere to put her. You got to pitch to her.
Pitch to Runnels. Down, ball 2. If you're Runnels here, you might be at the point where you're going to make her throw a strike first.
Before you swing?
Yeah, I think, a walk here's a run.
She has thrown quite a few balls.
You don't want to chase anything, and she's got a great rise ball that if you chase, you're in trouble. That's going to be popped up to left.
Burned her. Oh.
And that's caught. And that was a ball that was up. That was probably ball 3. But Summertown does take a lead back. They are now leading 6-5. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
All right, we're back. Summertown with a 6-5 lead, going into the bottom of the 6th.
This is Will's jam right here. I know it is.
Well, this is Price coming up to bat, who's clearly a Biggie Smalls fan.
Totally what Will jams out to in the car.
I do.
First pitch strike. AB's come in and done a great job, guys, by the way. She has just really
Yep.
settled in and calmed things down a little bit. She's working on her third inning right now. Pitcher may be. That looks good, man. Man.
I don't know how that's outside.
Well, Adam, your mother's listening, and she says that the grandparents of this player out here is your mother's neighbors. You didn't even know that.
That really doesn't help me at all. That's an easy grounder right back to AB. I don't even know who, what.
The Frasers in Summertown that are the grandparents of this pitcher are your mother's neighbors.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I understand.
You got to draw it out for them sometimes.
I hope they're watching the feed today. Well,
yeah, I hope they are.
It's muted, but I hope they're watching.
All right, here pitch may be. Down, ball one.
Are all these people sitting here Summertown people? Or is it just because it's full over there?
No.
Pitch inside. Man, that looks good.
This is the traveling crew over here.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty good turnout to be that far away.
We travel pretty good, Will. You know, compared to some people anyway. Pitch. That's going to be dinked. Easy play for Abbott.
Love it.
I don't know. Has AB get loud a hit?
No. This has been 8 straight outs.
Yeah. Did you run into any big and tall stores in town today?
No, I didn't. Oh, big and tall. No. I thought I was thinking walking tall. Yeah.
I thought that was a good one. I've been saving that one for 2 innings. I didn't even get a chuckle.
I think that dog is out there nibbling on that camera.
Oh.
It was shaking a while ago. Pitch. Hit foul.
Wow.
This is Finley, son. This young lady can fly.
It was hit hard.
Yeah.
Will, now I see the building you were talking about. I was looking at that gray and blue one down there. I didn't even see this one right here.
Yeah. It's like Waynesboro has one of those.
Yeah.
Kinda.
That's going to be slap foul. Finlayson's going to go down 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Good hands by the batter on deck. So let's go, AB. Get her right here.
It's a Barais ball right in on the hands. Nice play. Nice pitch and a great play by Abbott.
That's 9 straight outs.
And that is 9, as Will mentioned, 9 straight outs.
She set down the entire lineup.
Yep.
In order.
That's a great job. So, Summertown does have a lead of 1 run, but this McNairy team is really talented. I'd love to get some insurance. So we'll be back here for the top of the 7th. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Sorry, I was having a moment.
We're back, top of the 7th.
I was about to
that ball's in the dirt, and that's called strike.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No
Lindsay
way.
Up. Lindsay's even got a laugh out of that one.
Here we go.
Don't worry, Hannah. You're not the only one. Pitch popped up again. Another pop-up in the infield. Not what you want.
Well.
Not what you want.
I'd like to welcome the Frasers who tuned in to watch their granddaughter, Bailey Shelton, on the mound.
And their other granddaughter at the plate.
I believe so. The cousins, they're cousins, the pitcher and the catcher.
First pitch strike to Anna. 1 out here, top 7. Summertown leading 6-5. That's going to be also popped up in the infield. Out 2.
That's when we need like sound effects, Will, where like the Pac-Man getting eaten.
Loretta, PA.
Yeah, he's got
he
the
did a
sound
good job.
effects down.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it crashes into the windshield or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that one sounds legit.
Yeah, it does.
Pitch to Ray.
That's a rope.
That's going to burn the right fielder. That's going to the wall. Ray is going to cruise into second base, and that's a hard hit double to right.
Way to hit it hard, kid.
That will bring Jones to the plate.
That's the way she was hitting it for us.
Yep. She hits best when she's a really good pull hitter, but when she's using all the field, man, that's when she's at her best. It's a great job right there. So that run right there, Will, in my opinion, is important. One
time.
run here is not safe at all.
Because they get one runner on, and you can tell they've got enough power in their
Yes.
lineup to
swing and a
walk
miss.
it off.
Strike 1.
That was a good cut. That was a good pitch.
Fouled away. Strike 2.
There's times that I don't enjoy being on the radio because I'd like to cheer.
Pitch. Rise ball way high. You can still cheer.
Yeah, but I have to reach up here and mute myself.
You can cheer on the radio. We don't mind.
I don't want to blow somebody's entertainment system out.
Yeah. All right, 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Catcher's going to need a moment to get some things worked out with her equipment. So 2 outs here. Reagan on second. Go ahead, Will.
Have you seen the weather forecast for next week?
Yeah, it looks awful about every day. Yeah. Pitch to Jones.
Yeah,
Strike 3.
that's
Down the inside corner. And another strikeout. And Summertown is going to have to nurse a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if they can hold off McNairy Central. We'll be back here in a moment. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the Exports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
All right.
Here we are.
Summertown leading 6-5 here. They're going to try to win this thing with holding a 1-run lead. Pitch from AB's a ground ball. That
Stay
will
with it,
be
Reagan.
thrown out. Nice job there by Reagan Burleson sticking with that ball. Thought that ball might squeak through, but Ray and actually Erica was there to make the play too. It could have been either one. That was a great play by Ray. That ball kind of died a little bit, Will, once it got through, but I thought it was hit a little harder than that.
We got
That was the all-important first out.
Heard that.
So 1 out here, bottom 7, pitch, down, ball 1.
However this ends up, and kudos to Coach Burleson for scheduling this game. You know, it's turned out to be a good competitive game for both teams.
For sure.
Win-win.
Will, I mean, you can selfishly say it, and gave you a fair reason to experience life-changing matters today.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So Kitty is up at the plate here. She's went up 2 balls, no strikes. Lefty slapper. Pitch from AB. That's going to be hit to left.
Oh.
And off the glove of the left fielder, going all the way to the fence. And
that hurts.
That will put the tying run at second and will bring your go-ahead run to the plate in the form of Shelton.
That's a fast runner.
Well, you've also got one of your best sticks here as well at the plate.
I don't guess you can't put her on either, can you, with the 1-run lead?
Yeah, you can. Well, a home run here is going to beat you anyway, whether there's 1 on or 2. Pitch from AB, down. Ball 1.
Brother.
I'm not wondering if that's not what you do here, Will. If you don't, maybe ponder putting her on.
Is this not the Shelton that's got the 437 batting average?
Yes, setting up possibly a force and a double play. That's going to be popped to left as well. Foul, out of reach. Down the line. So that'll even up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go.
Pitch from AB.
Swing and a miss. Up in the zone. Great pitch, but, man, that's dangerous. If she gets her at bat head on it, that could go. But that was a great pitch by AB. So strikeout here would be big, guys. 1 ball, 2 strikes if you can try to get it. Off the plate. Ball 2.
I don't know that he rings that up being a local umpire, but that would have been awesome.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's Shelton. Your tying run is on second. Go ahead and winning run at the plate. That's going to be a base hit into left. And nice job there by Lindsay, not doing anything. So the runner moves up from second to third. So your tying run now is on third base with 1 out. Your winning run is on first with 1 out. And Coach Burleson's going to take a moment to come out and speak to his pitcher in his infield to kind of see how he'd like to attack this. Hayden, what bit of info would you have in this situation? First and third, that runner steals for second. What do? You
don't throw it.
You don't? No. So you put the winning run at second base where a single could win them the game?
Either that or you fake it.
You throw it to Erica?
Yeah.
Short.
Or you have somebody cut it and see if you can get them biting home? See, I don't think I'm not saying that's not a bad idea. I just don't think that runner's going to try to come home from third.
No, because when Hannah went to gun girl out on first, she didn't even step off the bag.
No, she's not. They're not going to get the tying run thrown out at home.
No,
that's what I firmly believe. Especially when you got the hitters in their lineup right now. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think if she steals it, you don't go for the runner and try to get her. And if the runner scores, she scores. But just take it into extras here. But we'll see what's going to happen. Pitch from AB. Strike 1.
Wow.
Well, and that was a very high pitch. But then again, he's called plenty higher. So that's actually, I'm going to call that a good call. Because that's actually better than some others. First and third, 1 out. Pitch. Ground ball.
Oh.
Umpire says foul.
I didn't catch it. So.
Yeah.
No argument. I think it might have been.
Yeah, no argument from anyone.
That's the 0-2 count, though.
Yeah.
Here we go, AB. Get it right here, kid.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be a shot. That's going to hit the runner.
Out.
The runner is out. He's done signaled it. Dead ball.
Dead ball.
She has to go back to third.
Yeah. And this poor girl's done ran to third.
Yep. The runner is out at first base.
And coach doesn't even realize it.
No.
So the runner at third doesn't get to score on that?
No, because immediately once it happens, the ball's dead.
The ball's dead, so she's got to go back there, and she goes to first.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't the batter be out? Or is it the runner?
No, the runner.
It's the runner that hit.
But she's got to go back to first.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It's a dead ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
and the batter gets to go to first.
Yes.
Says at least 2 outs.
That's correct, Cody.
And that girl has to stay on third.
Yes.
That's the part I'm wondering about.
She doesn't get to advance.
No, the ball's dead once it happens. Immediately. I mean, you don't even have to go get the ball. The ball could have laid out there.
The scorekeeper's already put 6-6 on the board.
Well, the scorekeeper's wrong, and the umpires are over here letting the home coach discuss it with them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And that is not.
I don't think this is discussable, honestly. It's not. It's just a simple call.
Well, we'll see what happens. I think they're just going to make sure to talk, make sure it's done right. So we'll see what happens.
No, Greg's about to lose his top.
Nobody can advance on that, and that's what Burleson's saying. It doesn't matter if it could have been a hit or not. That ball is dead immediately. That runner has to go back to third.
And they've left her on third. They didn't even give her first. The ball's dead.
Yes. It's not a point of whether it may or may not be a hit. That ball is automatically dead.
This is simple baseball right here. Simple softball, excuse me.
Yeah, that run does not get to score. She has to stay there at third base, and you have an out. The runner that was hit with the ball is out. The runner that got the hit, she gets first base. And that runner cannot advance. That's the rules.
She wasn't even off third base. She y'all just better get ready. Because if they screw this up, you better believe there's going to be some angry Summertown folks.
Well, I think either way they go at this point, one of these sides are going to be angry.
Well, I mean, it's the rule. She doesn't get to advance.
Yes.
Once she's hit over here,
well,
it's
I
dead.
agree, but they also just awarded them the
because they had the coach in the huddle over there trying to make a decision with them.
Well, you just basically have to make that decision based on what's right and what's not. But we'll just see what happens here.
It looks like they're doing more explaining to her, so it must not be going her way. This is when I'm glad we're up here instead of in the outfield.
Looks like Coach Burleson seems happy with the decision, whatever it was.
Wow.
Yes, he's sending her back.
And the girls got to come out of the dugout and go back to third base.
Yep, there you go. That is correct.
The score is only 5-6. 5-6.
Regardless of what the score says up there.
So right now you've got 2 outs.
Taking it off.
Your tying run is at third.
Now let's just also say this: that was very fortunate for us because
that
was
a rocket base hit. That was going to at least tie the game, and that runner was probably going to advance to third.
He's having them correct the scoreboard now.
And that runner was probably going to get to third base on first. So, yeah, that was huge. That's highly unfortunate for McNairy.
Right.
But anyway, here's the pitch from AB. Foul ball. Strike one. So basically in a nutshell, where you're at right now is Summertown with a 6-5 lead. There are 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Your tying run for McNairy is on third. Your winning run is on first. Pitch. That's a shot to right field. That's pretty deep. Is it deep enough?
Nope.
And Gillum's got it, and that's your ball game.
What a game.
Woo-hoo.
So Summertown is going to pull this out 6-5. A great play there by Gillum out and right. That ball had some carry
Warning
on it.
track
guys.
power, baby.
That ball had carry on it. It was struck well.
So, Adam, who is your Buford-Puster player of the game?
My Buford-Puster player of the game? I tell you who.
The Big and Tall Award.
I tell you who my Buford-Puster player of the game today is Abriana Davis. That young lady came in after a rough inning by Lindsay and settled in and retired 9 straight batters at one point. She really calmed the whole situation down through strikes. Defense played well behind her. So, yeah, Abriana Davis is my Buford-Puster player of the game. And Abriana should be walking tall after this.
Just get us out of here.
Like that?
Very, very good.
All right.
So, Adam, what's next? Monday's supposed to – should be a play-in game going on right now.
There will be a play. I think the play-in game's tomorrow. I think.
Well, with the weather, I guarantee you it's going on.
Yeah, but
tonight.
your play-in is going to have to be by Monday. I think it's supposed to be
I really
tomorrow,
think
but
it's going on right now.
It may be, but that will be Mount Pleasant versus Lewis. And Summertown will get the winner at 5 o'clock on Monday, weather permitting.
Yeah.
That's a 5 o'clock game. And then the 7 o'clock game immediately following is the 2-3 game, Loretto versus Giles. Both of those will be at Summertown. And that will be at 5 o'clock and 7 on Monday. So that's pretty much where we're at, Will.
So, yeah, weather's not looking too great next week.
No.
We're supposed to play Monday. And we're going to, any game that Loretto or Summertown plays, it was going to be live streamed at Summertown. We just hope that the weather cooperates. Even when it sprinkles a little bit, we have a tough time streaming those. So.
Well, we ready to get out of here, boys?
I think so.
Let's go to the steakhouse.
All right. So, in a nutshell today, to sum everything up, Summertown comes down here to McNairy Central, and they're going to pull out a nail-biter, 6-5. Not a great game played by either team, I don't think, but two really solid teams today, and a great job by Summertown pulling it out late. So, Summertown with a 6-5 win. We should be back, I guess, hopefully on Monday for the district tournament. That will be from Summertown.
This is the end of the regular season.
Yep. This is Summertown's last one. Mm-hmm. So, for Mr. Hayden Lindsay, Mr. Cody Harrington.
Hey, let me say one thing.
Yep.
Folks, if you want to see playoff softball streamed, all the games cost $250 a piece going forward, okay? Yep. We don't have a grand sponsor paying for all of them like we did in basketball. So it would really help if you want to see these games continue to be streamed without being audio only. Just go by the school office, make a donation. It doesn't have to be the full $250. It can be anything, but just if you want to see it live streamed, this is when we would really appreciate donations because TSSAA charges us $250 per game. If we make it all the way to sub-state, that one's going to be more. Mm-hmm. So we could have a big cost ahead. So just please be considerate there. All right, now you can take us home.
Good shameless plug.
Okay. All right. So for Mr. Hayden Lindsay, Cody Harrington, I'm Adam Lindsay, and for our technological electronic extraordinaire, the great job, Mr. William Pusser-Pettis. It's a great job again as usual, Will. We appreciate it. We're ready to get out of here from Selmer, Tennessee. Summertown's going to take this one 6-5. You've been listening to Summertown Softball on the Export